my gems, welcome back. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if I look tired, oily, and greasy, it's probably because I am tired, oily, and greasy. It's been a long day. I've been to work, I came back home, and so your girl is tired. But I wanted to go ahead and, push that record button to come up with a video for you guys. And so I'm just gonna basically wing this video. I don't know what I'm gonna talk about, but I wanted to have something for you guys because I made a promise to myself that I was gonna dedicate this channel to someone out there who may need it, So I'm gonna talk about something that is seen as a negative thing to say out loud, but it's the truth, and I feel like somebody out there needs to hear it. The truth is that we have so much technology at our hands and our disposal, right? And there's all these social apps. You have your IG, your Facebook, you have other forms. I don't know if Kick is even a thing anymore, but you have TikTok, and well, the list goes on, right? So we have all these social sites. And from my experience, I don't want to talk about anyone else, but from my personal experience, I've noticed that by me spending more time on those social sites and looking at what everyone else was doing with their lives, I was neglecting my own personal life. So I wasn't going through with my goals. I wasn't even setting any goals. Let's be real here. I was just spending hours at a time looking at IG at all my peers that, what have they been up to since high school? But the truth is, I'm happy for them, and I wish them all the best. Yes. But I felt like I was wasting my time spending that many hours on all those social sites, and I wasn't really bettering my life, by being on it, basically. I was wasting my time. I wasn't setting goals. And yes, I would say that I am grateful that I, finished high school, went to college, have a good job, And so in most people's eyes, yes, I was fine. But to me,
I need more. I need
more, I crave more, and I feel like spending so much time on those sites was putting a damper on. It was like putting on these goggles. And so I needed to take off those goggles, and I needed to realize that me spending this much time looking at everybody's lives wasn't doing anything for me. Okay, I'm happy for them. I support you guys, all of the above, right? But it's bad for me. It's bad for me because I spend hours on it, right? And so, first thing I did was slowly, stayed off a little bit, and then from there, I come to realize that I can really live without those social sites. Part of me is still kind of, finding myself going to Facebook and then, oh wait, I deleted the app. So those things I do notate and I see that haven't really gone away, but I set goals for myself, and I made time for those goals by staying off those apps. I tracked my time on those apps, and it was very unproductive. I was very unproductive on my days off at sometimes because I would go on there and I would spend maybe 5 hours looking at other people's lives, when reality is I was not happy with my life. But I wasn't doing anything to change it. I was just kind of, oh, look at what this person has, and good for them, oh, that's amazing. But then not doing anything for myself for me to get there. Other people can work with that stuff. Other people can have a lot of stuff going on, but I can't, because I'm a wife, I'm a mother, I work full time. Well, until the pandy, but I work, and I have a life, and adding social media to my life just really put a damper on my progression, I feel. So I took all those things out. I set myself some goals, and those goals were to get my credit higher, get a higher credit score. I wanted wanted to lose some of the quarantine weight that I had gained. I had gained about 10 pounds. I'm down by 5 pounds. I've raised my credit score up from a 580 to a 630, which I know that's not amazing, but let's be real here. Like, I started out with a 480. I had like trash credit, laughable. So I've been working really hard, and I've been able to focus on those things more and learn about how to save my money, how to look for the best deals, little things like there's these incentives that you get with certain banks. So if you go shopping to a place that you were already going to go to, don't go and do this just because they offer it, but to a place that you normally would go to. Like, let's say you know that you're going to eat Chick-fil-A on the weekend once a month or something, right? Okay, so you go and you spend your, I don't know, $20 for a family, to get their sandwiches or whatever, and you get money back from that. They will give you money back for that if they have that thing going on with your bank. So just look at that option, getting some cash back, some points there. And so just stuff like that I didn't really care too much about until I had all this time on my hands because I wasn't watching other people's lives. Okay, so my new form of entertainment became YouTube. So I canceled some of my subscriptions, like the Hulu. I still have Netflix because I have my children, so I let them watch their Netflix on their free time. But for me personally, I'm on YouTube looking up economics, the housing market, how to increase my credit score, how to save money and how to make money. So these are the things that, for me, that's what I wanted to do. Oh, and also wanted to clear up my skin. Turns out that, eating cheese and all that is not really too great for me. I break out. I naturally have really oily skin. So I got time to, prep meals. So yes, cook dinner for the children and for my husband and, cook dinner. But then I also had additional time to really focus on meal prepping for my job when I do go in for the week. So these are just things that I feel I personally couldn't achieve focusing on other people's lives by having those apps. And not only that is the privacy sector. I feel like I had no privacy, like I was consumed, that everyone was watching my every step, and it could just be me, but I'm a pretty private person, I would say. I'm highly introverted. I know it doesn't seem that way by how I'm talking, but it takes me a while to really open up to people. And so I just kind of felt like my space wasn't my space, That's funny, my space. But yeah, so for me, that just really helped me out. It helped me, clear my mind and focus on what's important, which is building my future, not just for me, but for my children, so that really helped me a lot. And I feel like someone out there, even though you might not want to hear it, you might need a cleanse. Maybe you don't have to do this forever, but disable that Facebook account, disable that Instagram account for a little while, maybe a month or two, see how much work you can actually get done with your goals, fix your life, this year has been a really, really crazy year. I think all of us have gone through it emotionally, mentally, financially. Maybe some of you guys have been hit. I know our family was hit with that, specifically with the furlough. So if you tell me that trying this is going to help, I'm going to try it. And so one thing I did see was a couple of articles on what social media does on the mind. It has this tendency to make you feel like you're not good enough, and so I don't know about you guys, but I don't like feeling that way, and if I don't like something, it would be like counterproductive to keep putting myself in that situation. So for now, I really like not having any social accounts. I feel really good I do feel like I tend to reach over my phone and look, like, oh, wait, I wasn't trying to go to Facebook. I was trying to go to YouTube, or I was trying to pull up my new credit score, check my credit score this month. But it's just one of those things too where I've been on Facebook for, I don't know, 10 years now. So it's just, you're gonna have to a lot of time to break that habit of wanting to type in Facebook or Instagram, or looking for those things mindlessly, not even actually trying to do it. You just find yourself doing it. It's weird, but yeah. So if you're out there and you're looking for something new to try, and you're working towards goals and bettering yourself, whatever those goals may be, I say free up some of your time. Now, if you don't have a job, you know how to manage your time, and I scroll through these sites nonstop for like 4 hours, then I say you're good, you're golden, But if you're like me, where oh, that's nice, I wonder where she got that coffee from. Oh, let me go check it out. And you go to her page, and then you see, oh, somebody else is tagged in the post, and oh, they went to a bookstore. Well, if I see a bookstore, then I might be able to go to that bookstore, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. If it's something like shoes, or you just get really sidetracked. You get really, really sidetracked, and you can spend hours by the time you know it on these apps, and then that's hours that you're taking away from yourself to better yourself and to reach your goals, and just you're wasting time. You're wasting time. Time is the only thing we can't get back. So once that 1 minute, 1 hour, 10 hours is gone, it's gone. Like, you're not getting that back. You're not. So for me, it was ultimately, at this time, right now, at this point in my life, the best decision I've made, and I don't regret it. And don't get me wrong, people have come to me and they've been upset. They think I've blocked them on these sites. I didn't block anyone. I took the blindfold off my eyes, and I don't regret it, and I'm not sorry, and I'm not going to reactivate any of those sites to make anyone happy. I'm not sorry for picking me, for choosing me. So if this resonates with you, I say you do it. I don't, you don't have to do it forever. Like I said, try for a month, try for 2 months, try for a year. See how far you get in your goals. You write these goals down, and you write little steps to help you get there. And I promise you, you will get there. You will see a change. You will see a change. And once you see that change, once you see that first step, that, oh man, I lost 1 pound. Ooh, it's like an adrenaline rush to keep going, to keep working towards those goals. It's amazing. It's amazing what your mind can do for you when you let it do it for you. But when you have it clogged with so much stimulation, it just it's not. We get overstimulated. We're human. We're our mind needs time to rest and to process, and to it's not natural for us to be working 24/7. No matter what you're doing, you can, if you're in the serving industry, or customer service, or if you're billing all day, it's not natural for you to work your brain that much, especially after a shift like that and you go straight to social sites. It's just, I picked up some economic books. I'm following people on YouTube that help me better understand politics more, and economics, credit. I knew nothing about credit, nothing. And so finding out what helps your credit, what's bad for your credit, those are all things that are important, for anything, for any of your progression. I don't know what your goals are, but I say you do it, and you stick to it, and then And by the way, I made these earrings myself. I make my own jewelry. That's one of the hobbies that I picked up. I actually picked this up before I got off social media sites. I just stopped doing it. I stopped doing it because I felt like I did not have enough time, because again, I was spending 4 hours a day on IG or Facebook, and that's just, come on now. It took me maybe an hour to make these. I could have made 4, so just keep that in mind. Every minute you waste, it's gone. You don't get it back. Could have had 4 earrings, you know, but I was scrolling looking at other earrings that other people made or that other people have, and well, did it to myself, right? So there it is. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Yes, this is an Alice in Wonderland painting. One of my peers made it, and I was just trying to be supportive, and you know, it's one of my husband's favorite. It's my favorite. It's just a cool little thing there. So in case you're wondering, that's what that is. It's Alice in Wonderland, your doorknob and stuff. But alright guys, thank you so much for tuning in tonight, and I'll see you next time. Bye my gems.